Well, we're not wearing an orange jacket, yellow hat, and a flight suit. We're walking through Albuquerque International Airport. We stuck a valve again, so we're going home. Airplane will go in the shop on Monday. When they get done with that, I'll come back. Tired of trying this hard. Thanks to SkyWest Airlines for a ride to Denver. It was a beautiful day across the Rockies, and then Alaska Airlines got me back to Seattle. I was glad to be home. In Seattle, we had a beautiful view of the downtown city, Elliott Bay, and Mount Rainier. Well, good morning, everybody. It is the 11th of December. We are back in Albuquerque. Bad news is the parts are not here for the airplane. They were supposed to be here yesterday. They weren't. The good news is I need to stop and pick up a military uniform item for my daughter's wedding coming up in February. And when I pulled onto Kirtland Air Force Base, I saw an old friend sitting over here on static display. This is an MH-53. Oh. Don't know if I got that at all, but there goes Southwest coming in. This is the MH-53 Pablo helicopter. This is what the Green Dragons were flying when they plucked me out of the Gulf of Mexico back in that eventful day in May of '94. And it's just cool to see this old bird. She's saved a lot of lives, made a big difference in our special ops world. He was being flown by the 20th SOS Green Dragons when they got me. If people out there don't know the story, go do a little researching. Google up Jughead F-15 ejection. You'll find out, find a little bit about me. These things are big. Five rotors, two massive engines. The Marine Corps version actually has 3 engines, if I remember correctly. Big dust filters on the intakes. Refueling. There's the hoist. Thanks to all the men and women out there that have worked in the rescue forces We got a HH-34 Choctaw helicopter there. Of course, the old DC-3 everybody knows and loves. So there we go. Unexpected little surprise. So much for proofreading before you put things on static display. I don't think you need to contract with Bioenvironmental. I think you just need to call them. Well, we are sitting out in the sun at Albuquerque. Sunny day. The mechanics are finishing up the J3. I can smell the fireplace from inside the FBO. The sun feels warm, watching some airplanes fly. That's about as good as you can get it while you're waiting on the airplane to get fixed. One badass State Patrol helicopter here. Well, she has been set free. All right, well, she is fixed. We just got done about an hour ago flying 2 patterns with her. Valves are all working good. Number 2, rear left was hard stuck. Number 4, front left was sticking. And 1 and 3 on the right-hand side were getting there. They all needed work. I think big lesson out there, if you're running these little Continentals on 100 low lead and you're not putting some sort of additive in it, hint, hint, then you're probably hurting yourself and your engine over the long term. But we got it tucked away in the hangar and everything is cleared up, ready to go. Got to check out some cool stuff with the New Mexico State Patrol helicopters, and now I see the Sheriff Department's helicopters back here doing some work and some sling practice, so we may stop and watch them a little bit. Looks like it's a trainee dummy in the bottom of the cable there. And no, I don't mean that's the new guy on the force. We've done a few things to change our luck. We put on the original hat from 99 Hotel. Hopefully that's what it takes today to get this job done. It is 5:50 in the morning. We don't get civil twilight until 6:37 this morning, but the airplane is loaded, fueled, pre-flighted, oil is checked. And we're going to be engine running about 10 minutes before civil twilight. We're going to sit there until I feel comfortable with the light I've got, and we are going to get going, and we're going to run hard, and we're going to try to make it all the way to Bermuda Dunes today. So that's what we like to see. That's a gorgeous morning. It's not quite as bright out as the camera captures it, but it's good enough. We're getting ready to go start up. Well, we just landed in Gallup, New Mexico for a quick fuel stop. We get airborne out of Gallup, and I've got one more leg or one more fuel stop, and then hopefully we have this girl home.